Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Mecha in the Grand Tactician, playing once again as Lucas Beauregard Duke in his career during the Civil War. And he has had a pretty illustrious career so far. He has started out with his own regiment that he had helped to recruit back in Hazzard County, Georgia, which would be the Hazzard County Volunteers, the good old boys, who are currently home on furlough. And while they are on furlough, he has been temporarily taking command of another small mini little division here. He has increased in rank up to Major General. And let's take a look at his little division here. It's a mini division, the Fort Aquia Landing Garrison. These are actually garrison troops that he is in command of, and he has already won 2 glorious victories with this little mini division. I don't even really think it's really a division. It's really more of a expanded regiment, really, is what it is. It's really a regiment, one regiment of infantry. He's got one regiment, really small regiment of cavalry, and a small regiment of artillery. So really, it's not really a division. It's a regimental division, if you could, if there is such a thing. So I'm just calling it a little mini division. But he has been very effective with this little mini division. And so we have currently, at the end of the last episode, we finished up a battle, and where we had retaken Winchester. So he has currently got his little mini division camped outside of Winchester, taking control of that town. And I've got the time moving along here. So while that is moving and he's trying to get, looks like his readiness is coming up pretty quick here. Let's go ahead and let's look at his character card and let's see what's been going on now. He has made it up to Major General. His nickname is still Suicide Bow. Pretty much his stars of achievement are still moving up. We still don't have anything at administration because we have not spent any money on any of staff. Like I've said before, I don't want to waste any money on these guys when we're going to lose them anytime that we transfer his command. And we have been transferring his command around a little bit. Hey there, Ghost. No, the game is not free. It is it is for sale on Steam, and what I'm playing here is a DLC of the main game, and this is not free either. So no, the game is not free. I don't know exactly offhand remember what the price is, but this has been a pretty popular game on Steam. However, it does have some issues. It is still in development, and especially this DLC has having issues. In fact, I have been trying forever to upload the latest patch to this DLC, and I don't know if something is wrong with my Steam or not, but the patch just will not install. It's stuck in some kind of loop or something, and it installs, and then it verifies, and then it downloads, and then it verifies again, and it just will not complete. So I had to finally just turn that off. Okay, my commanding officer wants me to build probably General Lee wants me to construct a supply depot. I don't know if my readiness, let me turn this speed down just a little bit here. Let me check on my readiness and see if yeah, I'm still in the red, so I don't think I'm going to be able, I can't construct anything while my supply is still in the red. Let's go back to his character card for just 1 second. However, I still do have the liberal lady and all of her liberal friends who've been following our camp around, and they have been made our command quite famous, I should say, in the newspapers all around America. And also we have the suicidal flag bearer, who is still attached to our retainers. So these guys have been these companions have done a lot toward making Lucas famous here and legendary, because people all around America love to read about the exploits of Lucas and the liberal lady and all of her beautiful friends, and of course suicidal flag bearer. So it's made them quite popular in the more dingy newspapers, as you could imagine. So let me get time moving along a little bit quicker here. We've got a lot of movement of the Army of the Potomac, but I cannot move because of my readiness here. Let's see if I can move to a better well, I'm really not. I can't. Well, we already have a supply depot here. It looks like we did win a victory. Let me zoom out a little bit more so we can see what's going on out on the strategic map. It looks like the Federals that we had defeated in that last battle have somehow ended up to the south of us. These guys should have low morale, but there's a lot of Federal units moving around to the north of me, and I'm still waiting on my readiness here to get in a little bit of a better position. I'm not understanding any of this movement here. Why our Confederate friends are not doing something about these Federal armies here all around central Virginia. But it looks like General Lee with the Army of the Potomac is just up here kicking tail along the Potomac River, so I guess I can't really complain that much, though I am kind of worried about Fredericksburg and Richmond further to the south here. But we have got firm control over Winchester, though I would not mind having some reinforcements. Let me pause this real quick. Let's go into our command here, and let me see if I cannot recruit some more. I think I've already got this brigade up to as many units as I can get in it. I think I can't get any more than 6. Yeah, I'm at my command limit here. We are part of the Army of Virginia. I can't really recruit anybody else, but my regiments are up to pretty good strength. There's my Texas. There's Colonel Lovell with his Texas Cavalry. Oh, I love those guys. Man, we did some amazing things with them last episode. All right, let me just continue to try to sit here and gain some supply. We are building a supply depot here, so hopefully I will get some of the prestige from that. I'm hoping. And I'm hoping I don't get attacked right offhand by any of these large Federal units down here. It's not showing me their numbers, though. That's a little troubling. I would love to be able to see how many there are. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he's up to 12,000. So I am not going to be able to fight those armies by myself. Though my readiness is improving. I'm going to get the clock ticking here. Let's see. Ghost says, can I make a request for a game? Yeah, man. I can't make any promises. I'm not really the greatest gamer in the world. My forte, my capabilities as a gamer are pretty limited. But you can certainly make a request, man. Absolutely. Especially if it's anything that's got anything to do with strategy games, or the kind of games that I love to play, or Total War, or anything like that. Alright, so it looks like we are fixing to be involved in a battle here. Let's see. We are going to be involved in a battle along with General Lee here, though we are coming in as reinforcements. It looks like he is going up against General McClellan with the Army of Occupation and Morris's division. We should outnumber them. So this ought to be an interesting battle. Now, my men are still in a low state of readiness, so I'm going to have to be real careful with the morale of my little mini division here. So let's go ahead and play this. Okay, did the game just lock up on me? Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and play this little battle. a game like Fallout 4 or Minecraft, well, Ghost, you are in luck, man, because on my YouTube channel I am streaming Minecraft right now. I do have a chill stream going with Minecraft. I think I've got about 7 episodes uploaded so far of Minecraft in my I've got a little realm world going on. So yeah, go to my YouTube channel if you haven't already seen it, and you will see my my playlist, and I do have a series going with Minecraft right now, as a matter of fact. Been having a lot of fun with that little series as well. It's basically just a chill sleep stream. I'm not doing anything intense, just kind of wandering around and doing some chores and chilling out. So if anybody wants to watch late at night while they try to sleep or get some rest, that's kind of what the idea is that I have with that playthrough. Is my okay? I think my mic's loud enough here. All right, let's see how we do in this battle. Why am I getting the battle guide all of a sudden? That's interesting. And let's hope that the sound of the battle is going to come through here as well. I did try to turn that up. Okay, so it looks like the Federals have got control of Kernstown here with their units, and it looks like General Lee is coming in from the northeast, and it looks like we are going to actually be involved in this battle. Here's my little mini regimental division here. We've got Brigadier General B is in charge of my infantry, and we've got General Jackson. No, B is in charge of the of my Texas Cavalry, and General William Jackson is in charge of my infantry units. And I've also got some artillery. Where's my artillery? Okay. And then we've got I don't want to click on grid. Let me just pull up my order of battle here. And we've got Colonel Starkweather, who is one of our most famous commanders, is in charge of our artillery. I do want to keep Starkweather with me when I move to a higher command. I want to give him a brigade at some point. I really like Starkweather. I like all of my commanders. I want to keep all my commanders with me if possible. But let's go ahead and get this clock moving here. We do have 10 points of engineering points that maybe we'll be able to use somewhere down the line. We can't really use them right now, but I'm going to get this moving. I want to go ahead and get my boys moving on down the road, because I know we're going to be getting a command location here soon. So I want to go ahead and get the Fort Akia boys moving, so we can kind of get a head start in front of everybody else and get on down here in position. Now let me take a look at this map. Let's see where the Federals are. Okay, this is pretty much the same map that we fought our last battle on, and I had a lot of success coming around and taking this high ridge over here and flanking them with the high ground. So why don't we try to do that one more time? If we're on this map again, I'll mix it up a little bit and do something different. But for now, I really think that's the best thing for us to try to do. Oh, you'd like me to do some Red Dead Redemption, huh? Oh, that is a fun game. I have not ever played Red Dead Redemption 2, so that would be an interesting playthrough for me. I have been meaning to try to play that game. Been putting it off. My son has been playing it. He loves it. I think that's his favorite game right now. But I do enjoy doing some games like that, as well as the strategy games. Okay, it looks like everybody is moving. Hopefully some of these other, we got a little bit of a head start on everybody, so I'm hoping that they will not interfere with my men moving. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and get my boys moving on further up the road as well, so they don't even stop. I just want them to try to get out ahead of everybody and get moving. But yeah, I do enjoy some of the role-playing games. It's been a long time since I played Fallout 4. I was thinking maybe doing another playthrough of that. I also really enjoy doing the linear games like I don't know, the game with Nathan Drake, some of those Uncharted, some of the Uncharted games. It's been a long time since I played any of those. Speaking of Nathan Drake and Uncharted, man, it's been a long time. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think we're ever going to see Nathan Drake again and Uncharted? Because those were some fun games, guys. Oh, it looks like my artillery is falling behind here. And it looks like the 57th Georgia is kind of getting mixed up with everybody else that's marching along. Let's check on the Federals up here real quick and see what they've got going on. They're in a static position, so it doesn't look like they're going to be doing much. I think this is definitely going to be our best play here. I'm going to try and move my regimental division up their left flank and try and get on this high ground over here, and maybe get set up on this high ground and try and sweep down on their left. I'm pretty sure the rest of the army is going to set up and come at them straight across this creek. I really don't want to send my boys through that creek and that forest and all this marshy ground here. I would much rather do a little bit of extra marching and get up here on this ridge where we'll have the high ground. Yeah, I would love to see him come out with some more Nathan Drake Uncharted stuff, Ghost. Me and my son both love to play Nathan Drake. I really wasn't too impressed with the Uncharted movie that they came out with. That little runt guy that they got to play Nathan Drake just did not do it for me. Nathan Drake is a 6'5" tall stud. Nathan Drake is not some 5'8" dude. That just looks like he walked out of his mama's basement. Nathan Drake is a freaking athletic 6'5" stud that just kills dudes left and right. He's not some little pipsqueak. And as a dude of short stature, I feel like I'm free to say that. As a man of less than stellar stature, I don't feel bad saying that. Okay, our boys, I'm going to speed it up a little bit more. Our boys are starting to kind of come in. I think we're kind of breaking away from everybody else. Our artillery finally broke through, so they're moving along well. I do have those guys unlimbered. Yeah, they are limbered up, so that's good. So everybody should be moving well. I'm going to keep my boys moving on through the town. You boys just keep on coming. Don't stop. Now that you've kind of gotten ahead of everybody, I want to keep them rolling here. I'm afraid if I let them stop, it looks like these other guys are about to start interfering with us here. Come on, boys, get across that creek now. We are moving really well here. We're everybody's moving well. In fact, I just want them to... In fact, I'm going to bring them on over here to this road. Boys, just come straight on through town and keep on moving. Come straight through town and keep moving. Hopefully, I am not going to have any Twitch studio issues today, where I lose connection and my recording gets all broken up. I'm trying to keep an eye on that, but it's kind of hard for me to tell from Twitch Studio when I get disconnected. Okay, we are marching right along. I want to get over here and get on top of these guys before they get their reinforcements. I don't know if we're going to get there in time, though. Okay, once my boys get over here to this intersection, I'm going to let them take a little rest, get reorganized. I think we are kind of getting out ahead of the rest of the Confederate Army here, so the good thing about being in the lead is you're not eating everybody else's dust, and the roadway is relatively smooth, so your boys won't get quite as exhausted, and they won't risk, twisting ankles, and your carts and your luggage and your baggage, and everybody can kind of get through comfortably. And of course, we have to think about the comfort of the liberal ladies that are traveling along with us. We want to make doubly sure that our liberal ladies are very, very comfortable. We don't want them to be experiencing any discomfort. Okay, Lovell, I want you and B, I want you guys to go ahead and maybe scout ahead for us here. Where did my cavalry go? I think they're hit. There they are. Nope, that's my artillery. There's my cavalry. Okay, Colonel Lovell, send your cavalry boys on up toward the creek. Scout ahead for us, please. And B, you make sure and accompany him. Yeah, where'd B go? B, you make sure and accompany your cavalry. I want you to be with them every step of the way, please. I'm going to start commanding these guys at the regiment level here now, instead of at the complete division level, because I want my cavalry. I'm going to try and use my cavalry separate here. So Jackson, let's go ahead and let all of the infantry regiments rest. Yeah, it looks like Starkweather and the artillery are winded. I'm going to let them rest a little bit. It looks like the rest of the Confederate Army is heading straight on toward the Federals. I'm going to kind of bring my boys up along the flank over here, and I'm going to try and catch them by surprise on their left flank. And I'm going to take this long way around, and I'm just going to come in at them from their flank over here. So I can't really wait around too long. Jackson, go ahead and get your boys moving. Let's bring you on up this road over here. Go ahead and get your boys moving. You've had a little bit of a rest. And then I'm going to let Starkweather come along behind the infantry. Starkweather, bring your... You're supposed to... hold on. Okay, we just froze up. The game just totally froze up on me here. Let me see. Okay. I think it may be coming back. Okay, now you guys are supposed to be... You're supposed to be limbered up. Okay, Colonel Lovell, why don't you come on up to the Bell Farm? B, you make sure you stay with him, please. Okay, Starkweather, are you limbered up? Go ahead and, yeah, he's supposed to be coming to the intersection here. The infantry is coming on up to the creek. We haven't gotten any movement commands from General Lee yet. That's kind of unusual. It's a little unusual. Okay, Lovell, Colonel Lovell, why don't you... I just want to make sure that I'm not walking into any kind of trap here. I'm going to bring you over here to this hill. I don't want to get him too close. I don't want to blunder him into some kind of trap or any kind of okay, Starkweather, why are you not moving? Starkweather, get your boys moving now. I'm going to need that artillery. Oh, I know, man. I forget what that guy's name was. It was that boy that played that played Spider-Man, and he did not. He was no Nathan Drake. I'm just sorry, but he was no Nathan Drake. Not in my eyes, man. Not even close. Okay, Colonel Lovell, make your way to this hill right there. And let's make sure that we've still got a clear path to come marching up here with our little mini regimental division here. It looks like the rest of the Confederate Army, they're taking a more direct route, so they will probably get lined up before we will. But that's fine because I really want to be in place to hit these guys in the flank. Okay, looks like Starkweather is finally moving. Starkweather, keep bringing your artillery on up behind us here. I'm starting to hear Jackson. How are your boys doing? What shape are they in? Everybody seems to be in very good shape. So we're going to keep marching. We're going to keep marching. Jackson, bring your boys on up to the glass farm. Bring your boys on up to the glass farm, and then we'll be coming in right behind the Federals. Lovell, come on up to the ridge over here. Don't get too close though. I don't want you engaged. Come on up behind him, please. Everybody else is moving along nicely. It looks like our compatriots are beginning to come under artillery fire. I wonder if General Lee isn't about to just bum rush these guys. We've got to really move here if we want to get involved in this battle. If nothing else, I can use my cavalry and let my cavalry get some charges in. Lovell is giving me a really good idea that we are in the clear coming up this direction over here. Let's zoom in a little closer over here and listen to some of this battle that's going on. It looks like General Lee he's coming in fast on their positions on the creek here. I really would prefer if General Lee would take a little time. Look at the renown on some of these units here. 3 stars of renown, 4 stars of renown. Every one of these Confederate units have got so much renown. However, they are making some piecemeal attacks. I really would prefer if General Lee would let them line up and get a little bit better organized. It looks like my boys are slowing down a little bit coming through this forest here, but they are coming. Let me check on their readiness here. They are a little disrupted. They're a little disrupted coming through that forest. I'm going to have to let them get reorganized. Okay, Lovell, I'm going to bring you out here onto this flat. B, you go with him. I kind of want to get an idea what's happening over here on the Federals' left flank. They've got a pretty strong position behind this creek over here. I mean, General Lee's just coming in straight. Very aggressive. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm going to turn it down. Let's see about that right there. Don't want it to be quite too loud there. Okay, it looks like my boys are coming on into this intersection. I'm going to let them rest right there before I try to bring them over the ridge. Lovell, let's see if we can help General Lee. Let's see if we can try and get some boys out of position here with our cavalry. B, you stay with him. Let's try and be of a little assistance to General Lee here. Maybe we can force some of these Federal units to pay attention to our cavalry, and maybe that will help out General Lee. Okay, let's look at everybody. Seems to be okay. Jackson. Where's Jackson? Jackson, I need you to keep moving your boys. Bring them on up to the top of this ridge, please. We've got to get in position and get into this battle. We've got to help General Lee. Okay, Lovell, keep moving up. I want you to be a threat. They're leaving. It looks like General Lee won the battle without our help. Without our help at all. Well, that's fine. I mean, we were. If anything had gone wrong, I think we would have been in a good position to be of some help. Well, fine then. Looks like General Lee didn't need my help. I would have really loved to have been able to get a little bit of prestige from that battle. Maybe if I had just moved my men a little bit faster, we could have been in position to really have done something and maybe have interfered with their withdrawal. But I just don't think I could have moved my men any quicker. I just don't think we could have gone any faster than what we went there. But it was a victory. We did not get involved in it in any way, but we were getting prepared to get involved in it. Very good victory. Very good victory. Yeah, we've got those boys on the run. Let's check on the readiness of our guys. Our readiness is still coming back. That should have helped the morale of our boys too, winning that battle. That would have been a pretty good morale booster right there. So that should help our readiness. And we are continuing to work on this supply depot. Now there is some supply in this area, so we're up to 24% supplies. So our readiness is improving. General Lee is back on the march again. I can't wait until he renames this army to the Army of Northern Virginia. I really don't care for the Confederate Army being named Army of the Potomac. I really like the Army of Northern Virginia name. Alright, I'm going to speed this on up while we kind of wait for our readiness to improve. Oh, here comes General Lee again. Looks like he's fixing to do something. Let me slow it down. I think I might want to follow along behind him. I'm going to move my boys forward a little bit, though we're still working on this supply depot up here, so I don't want to get too far away from that. Well, it looks like we're going to pretty much do the same thing again. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do with this battle. I'm not going to try a wide swinging flank this time because General Lee is probably going to win the battle before I get there. So I'm probably just going to have to go in directly this time because General Lee is pretty direct with when he's on the offense. When he is aggressive, he just goes straight at the enemy. We're probably not going to have time at our disposal to try a wide flanking movement. So I'm going to line up directly in front of the enemy and we're going to attack them. We're probably going to lose quite a few men doing that, but I need to get involved in the battle. I can't be lining my men up way out on a flank while General Lee is charging into the middle of the enemy. That was something that I noticed about Napoleon as well. He was not really the biggest fan of trying to swing around the flank of the enemy. Now, if a flank presented itself to him, he would take it. But he actually got on to one of his field marshals one time. I can't remember what the name of that field marshal was, but the field marshal wanted to swing around the enemy's flank, and Napoleon was like, "You're always wanting to try to turn your enemy. You need to just attack them." Pretty much the same deal here. We're coming in from the northeast. And here's our guys here. Can I set them up anywhere, or am I limited? Okay, I can get my boys kind of set up on the road here. I'm going to try to get my boys as much on the road as I possibly can so we can get moving. I'm going to get my cavalry on out ahead of everybody. Alright, so let's get the clock turning, and I'm going to get my boys moving. I want my boys to start moving. And Lovell, where's Lovell at? Lovell, you definitely get your cavalry. Let's get your cavalry on up into the town, please. And General B, you stay right there with him, please. Alright, looks like General Lee has got everybody else moving as well. Hopefully we will be able to maybe get out in front of everybody again, is what I'm hoping. If nothing else, I've definitely got my cavalry out in front. Slow this down just a little bit while I give commands. General Jackson, keep your boys coming into the town. Get your boys past the town, please. And Lovell, oh, there's the Federals right there. Okay, there's the Federals right there, and they have got, yeah, they've got parapets as well. They've got parapets. They've got parapets. Okay, well then let's just come directly at them over here, and we'll just come. We'll line up right here and come directly at them. Okay, Lovell, come on over here, please. B, make sure you stay with him. Jackson, bring your boys over here as well. And Starkweather, bring the artillery. We're going to set our artillery up on this ridge right here for now. And I'm going to just try and attack with the rest of the army. So we are out in front of everybody, so we're going to move on through and get over as far to the left as we can, so the rest of the Confederate army can line up on our right without us interfering with anybody. And then I want to be in place to take part in the attack that General Lee is going to unleash on these guys. But they do have parapets, so that's going to be. This is going to be a bloody battle right here. This is going to be a pretty bloody battle. They've got a really good defensive position set up there. There's the objective way over there, though. Now you watch General Lee go for that objective. Watch him go for that objective while I'm lining up over here. I should do that. I really should maybe take that into account. You know what? Change of plans, boys. Change of plans, boys. Jackson. Where's Jackson? Hold on. Got B. Trying to find Jackson. Jackson. We're going to take the right. We're going to take the right flank again. We're not going to get far out though. Jackson, bring your boys over here, this direction. And Lovell, come back. Come back. Start coming back. B, you start coming back as well. Starkweather, come to the Jacobs farm bring the artillery to the Jacobs Farm, and we're going to stop there. Jackson has he's got the infantry is all tied up with all these other units. It looks like he is breaking away though. Now where is Lucas? Okay. Lucas is coming along. He's pretty much staying with the infantry. Okay, Colonel Lovell, keep bringing that cavalry around for me, please. Starkweather got way out ahead of everybody with the artillery. I don't know how he managed to do that. Starkweather, while you are broken away from everybody, just keep bringing that artillery on around, please. Stay ahead of everybody else. Jackson, let's bring your infantry up here to the Mills Farm, please. Bring your boys to the Mills Farm. And Lovell, get your cavalry up to this knoll there, please. Let's get the cavalry up to this little ridge. I don't want to get too far out away from the rest of the Confederate Army because I want to be involved in the attack. So we're not going to try some wide swing here like I would normally do. We're going to just stick to the immediate right. We're going to stay to the immediate right of the Confederates, and we're going to support whatever they do here. We're not going to get too far out away from them. Starkweather, bring your artillery on here to the toll house. Bring it to the toll house, please. I'm going to have my artillery back a little bit till I decide exactly where. I may bring the artillery here to this little hill. We've got a little bit of a hill right there. May go ahead and set the artillery up there. William Jackson is coming along with the infantry. Our little regiment division is looking very well right now. Really happy with everybody. Okay, Lovell, get on that ridge and rest. I want to keep him in reserve. I want to keep him ready to chase down anybody that is retreating or to hit anybody in the flank that is wavering. It looks like the Federals have got their skirmishers out. They are ready with their skirmishers. So once my boys get set up and rest, I'm gonna dispatch my own skirmishers. Okay, Starkweather, what shape are you in? He's well rested. Starkweather, come on over here and get on this ridge where Lovell is. And Lovell, why don't you come forward a little bit? B, stay with him. Okay, General Jackson wants you to get your boys out in a single line formation, please. Get your boys in a single line formation and bring them here to the Mills Farm. We're going to step off at the Mills Farm. Looks like the rest of the Confederate Army has got some milling around going on, coming through Winchester. Lots of confusion, it looks like. But they'll get here eventually. I want to be in place to assist whatever they decide to do. I'm going to have my boys ready to go. In fact, if I can get somebody moving around with my cavalry, that would be wonderful. If I can get them to start reacting to Lovell and get out of position, that would be really wonderful while my boys are marching in. It wouldn't hurt me at all to get some of these guys milling around and start kind of getting them tired, maybe. Get them out of position. If I could get somebody to start getting nervous about my Texas cavalry here, that would be wonderful. Okay, it looks like the rest of the brigade is coming on in. Let's check on everybody's condition. Everybody is in pretty good condition. Lovell, why don't you inch forward just a little bit and see if you can make somebody nervous, please. Now I do have to remember they've got some artillery back here. I may get a charge in on some of that artillery. I don't know if I want to harass that artillery or not. I'm more worried about these infantry units here. Lovell, inch a little bit closer, please. Jackson, what's the shape of your boys? Everybody's in good shape. So Jackson, keep inching your boys on around. Our artillery is way over here in a pretty good position. I'm going to bring the artillery a little closer. Nobody has done anything with Lovell yet. Lovell, keep cheating around. I just want to start getting some of these regiments to react to him. We'll get a fire off into their back, Lovell. Shoot into their rear. B, I need you right there with him, please. Yeah, they're not liking that at all. They are not liking that at all. Okay, Jackson, keep bringing your boys forward. Okay, Lovell, let's back on out. B, go with him. Just force them to get out of position. That's what we're trying to do here. Jackson, yeah, keep bringing your boys forward. Keep bringing your boys forward. We may want to shoot for this little cornfield over here. We'll let him get his boys lined up. And then I'm going to deploy skirmishers. Okay, Jackson, go ahead and deploy your skirmishers, please. And move the rest of your brigade up. Skirmishers engage. Lovell, let's let's bring you back in. Start threatening somebody. Skirmishers are doing wonderful. Artillery is in on it now. Jackson, keep bringing your main line forward while the skirmishers keep them busy. Lovell is threatening their flanks. Okay, he wants me to engage the enemy, and he wants me to move into this position here. We're already there, so we did get some prestige for that. I mean, Lucas has got his boys right in the perfect place right now. All right, Lovell, give them the saber. They're about to break. Chase them down, Lovell. Chase them down. Jackson, keep bringing your boys forward. Okay, Lovell's giving them the saber. All right, Lovell, get on out of there. You've done enough. Get on out of there. Skirmishers, keep coming. Keep coming around, skirmishers. In fact, why don't some of you get back there and start threatening the artillery, please? Lovell, keep cheating around this direction. Get ready to chase down anybody that is breaking. We haven't even gotten our infantry into this battle yet. It's been nothing but skirmishers. Lovell, hit them. Hit them. Skirmishers, stay on them. Lovell's fixing to get into them with the sabers. Yes! Yes, good job, Lovell. Good job, Lovell. Good job. Stay on them. Stay on them. Keep giving them. Get back here on these guys, Lovell. He broke them too. Keep giving them the saber, Lovell. Is he exhausted? What's the problem? Saber him. Chase him down and give him the saber. Okay, I need skirmishers chasing people down here. Jackson, your boys haven't even gotten into the fight yet. Keep bringing them forward. Keep bringing them forward. Skirmishers, get back here and start threatening some artillery, please. Okay, Lovell, what shape are you in? He is winded. I'm going to let him rest in place for now. Okay, you're supposed to be threatening artillery. You're supposed to be threatening artillery as well. Who is this here? This is Iverson's skirmishers. Come forward, please. Where's Lovell at? Lovell, I want you to make sure those infantry regiments do not come back. Jackson, keep bringing your infantry regiments forward. Lovell, give those guys the saber right there, please. Nope. Change the plans. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch them or not. Yeah, just stay there and rest. Just make sure they don't come back. Skirmishers, stay on top of those guys. Okay, General Jackson, swing your boys in. Swing your boys in on these guys behind these parapets here. Where is my... Artillery. My artillery is way back here. Artillery, try to catch up if you can. Alright, I've got my skirmishers threatening their artillery back there. Lovell, make sure these guys don't come back. B, get up there and stay with him, please. General Jackson, yeah, get your boys lined up. We're fixing to sweep in. Where's the rest of the Confederate Army? The rest of the Confederate Army is still coming up. So let's not get too far ahead of everybody. He's also got somebody swinging way around out there as well. Okay, General Jackson, keep swinging your boys around to the right. Keep cheating them around to the right, please. Artillery is coming. Artillery, just come on back over here. Lovell, make sure those guys don't come back. How are we looking on our well-rested? Well-rested. Everybody looks great. Everybody looks wonderful. Bring them on up, Jackson. Bring them on up, please. Where are our skirmishers? Our skirmishers are still over here annoying artillery and annoying other units. Just get up here and annoy these guys, please. Make sure nobody comes back. Jackson's doing a wonderful job. All right, Jackson, keep cheating forward, please. Keep cheating forward. We're rolling them up. We are rolling them up. Lovell, how are you doing over here? Lovell, I don't want these guys coming back. Saber them. Oh, we are getting so much prestige from all this. Alright, go shoot those guys and make sure you run them off as well. Alright, General Jackson, keep moving forward. They are trying to stay out of your reach. Don't let them stay out of your reach. Don't let those guys come back, Lovell. Fine. Saber them. Chase them down and give them the saber, please. Give them the cold steel, boys. Jackson, keep moving up. They keep backing away from Jackson. Okay, Lovell, come up. I've lost track of my skirmishers. My skirmishers are way back here, keeping people busy. Alright, I'm going to let my skirmishers handle those guys. We're getting close to an end of day. I am going to drop a save real quick, a shenanigan save. Let's see. I don't see the... Fine, we'll just create one then. In case something weird happens at the end of day event. What's going on, Howie? How you been, man? Okay, we are firing into them now. We have made contact with the enemy. Skirmishers, looks like I've got Iverson's skirmishers are still with me here. Lily, bring your boys on around at an angle there, would you please? And Lovell, go ahead and get your boys across that creek, please. And where is your commander? There's B. Okay, B, get over there. Get over there near him. Jackson's doing wonderful with the infantry. We are just rolling up these guys. We're rolling up their flank over here. And man, are we getting we're getting some prestige out of this. If I can get about 3,000 prestige, I will be able to take command of the Army of the Shenandoah, which is the army that the good old boys are in. So we will be able to once again be in command of the Hazzard County Volunteers. I tell you what, I'm gonna turn the battle sound down just a little bit here. Just a little bit. It's still a little loud. Let's see if we can put it right there. I don't know if that did anything or not. But we are in perfect position here. How many men have we even lost? Let's see. Jackson has only lost 15 men out of his entire brigade. For some reason, it's not letting me see their losses. I can't tell. Yeah, they're retreating. They are retreating. They're doing the smart thing, and they are retreating. But I am going to try and make them pay for it. I'm not going to let them retreat easily. Just stay on them, boys. Stay on them. Jackson, keep up with them. Keep up the pressure. And I want Lovell to chase somebody down and make somebody pay. Let's try and get as much prestige out of this as we can. Lovell, get up there and give them boys the saber. Good job, Lovell. Texas Cavalry is inflicting some pain on some folks here. Give these guys the saber too, Lovell. We lost a lot of men there, but we did break them. I'm going to let Lovell rest after this. He did manage to break those guys, but he's lost 100 men. I'm going to let him take a little break here. Jackson, keep up the pressure, please. Keep the pressure up, Jackson. Lovell, how are you doing? Lovell's about to break. He's tired. Okay, come on back, Lovell. Hope he doesn't get defamed over that. I used him quite a bit. I hope that didn't hurt Lovell's fame by me pushing him a little too hard there. Stay on them, boys. Stay on them. Don't let them get away easily. Keep up the pressure, boys. Keep on them, boys. Keep on them. Keep pushing them out of here. Can we capture any artillery? You boys, get in there and give them guys the saber, please. Charge them, boys. Give them the bayonet. Give them the bayonet, boys. Give them the bayonet. We got a bayonet charge going on here. Maybe we can destroy that entire unit right there. Capture them, boys. Capture them. Well, we are getting some prestige from this. Yeah, get the. Keep throwing them bayonets. We got them. We totally captured that entire unit right there. Boys, keep it up. Keep it up. You're doing good. I want everybody else following after somebody. We're not going to just let them walk off this battlefield. Come on. Stay on top of them. Can you boys get a charge in? Can you get to them in time? What about you? Can you get to them in time? Catch them. Come on. Catch them. Catch them before they get across that creek. Catch them before they get across that creek. Come on. Lily, get your boys down there and give them a bayonet charge. Give them the cold steel, boys. Let's see if we can destroy this unit too. Stay on top of them, boys. Stay on top of them. Yep, we got that unit. We completely annihilated that unit. Lily's boys are on a roll. Okay. Did real well there. I think we captured a lot of artillery in that battle. We got a good little bit of prestige from that. I am a little worried about Lovell, though. He did break. I did push him a little too hard. I sent him in a cavalry charge against a full-strength regiment. He did break them, but he also broke. So I'm a little concerned. I don't want him to get defamed over that. He was just following his orders. He did what he was supposed to do, and he did it very well. General Jackson has become famous. One of my brigade commanders has become famous from that battle. Wonderful. I want to try to keep him with me in under my command as we move up. As we move on up. So he's been doing really well with the infantry. Victory at Fort Royal. Yes. Alright, so we are still in this command location area up here. General Lee wanted us to finish building the supply depot. Our readiness did take a little bit of a hit there from that battle. Let me get the clock moving here. Prestige has definitely gone up quite a bit. I don't want to spend anything. I don't want to spend any of my prestige, though, because what ultimately I want to be able to do is take command of the Army of the Shenandoah, which is, where are they? They're going to, if I know anything about General Johnson, he's got them way out here in the middle of nowhere. Where are they? Is this them here? Glorious victory at Stanton. I don't know where the Army of the Shenandoah is, but yeah, there it is. There. Let's. Yeah, they're languishing out in the middle of nowhere. So if I wanted to take command of the Army of the Shenandoah, I would need to apply for command. It's not telling me how much I would need. I don't know why it's not showing me how much I need for that. Okay, I need 6,000. Man, it went up. It went up quite a bit. I would need 6,000. But this is what I want to get command of. These are my good old boys here. They are in the Army of the Shenandoah. They are part of the second. They're part of the 2nd Georgia Brigade. There's the 7th Georgia Regiment, the good old boys, the Hazzard County Volunteers. These are my boys here, and then also we've got the 7th Georgia, we've got the 17th Georgia, and we've got the Mississippi Battery, and of course the Kentucky boys that Duke recruited into this brigade. So this is our brigade that we want to get. This is our home brigade here that we want to get command of. Right now it is under the command of Colonel Gracio, which let's take a look at him. He could use he's got some good renown in some areas. I would love to give command of this to General Jackson. That's under my command right now. But I can't take command of it yet. I don't have near enough prestige to take command of this army. And I'm at too high of a level to take command of the brigade. So we're just going to have to keep struggling through until we are able to get command of the Army of the Shenandoah. Let's see if we can win a few more battles and get some more prestige here. Yeah, we are winning some victories now. We're definitely starting to get this morale meter moving ever so slightly back toward the Confederacy here. Ever so slightly. Now, I don't want to move away from Winchester until we get this supply depot finished. This is where General Lee has ordered us to be. So, lack of morale, lack of morals. Word of my recent outrageous behavior has traveled far and wide. Well, you know, I do have some beautiful liberal ladies that have been hanging around the headquarters quite a bit. So, you know, it's not my fault. I can't help it. Let's take a look at our... see what our fame is now. We're at 4 stars of fame, 3 stars of initiative, 3 stars of leadership, 2 stars of cunning. Really cool. Really cool. I tell you, I'm almost really tempted to go ahead and... looks like we are fixing to be into another battle. We're going up against General McClellan again? Really? Man, how many times are we going to have to defeat George McClellan? Where are we even fighting these guys at? Okay. Looks like General Lee is just chasing McClellan around the map here. Looks like we are going to be fighting in Central Virginia. We'll go ahead and take part in this battle. Yeah, let's play. Uh-oh. I hope it's not fixing to crash on me here. Hope everybody's having a good day today. Man, I've been trying to keep up with the news with what's going on over in the Middle East with the Israeli and the Gaza Strip stuff going on. Some scary stuff, man. Some scary stuff. Okay, it looks like we do still continue to outnumber them. So, ought to be an interesting battle here. I'm going to try and do my usual thing. I'm going to try and stay in close on the flank so that I can our little mini regimental division, I guess you could say. It can be useful here. I really like being under the command of General Lee. He just gets on in there and fights. He doesn't just let the army sit and languish. I really appreciate that a lot. Okay, so once again, the Federals are in a defensive posture, or really they've got control of the objectives. And okay, this is going to be a tricky map here. Hopefully they are not right on the other side of this creek here, of this small river. If they are, this is going to be a little tricky because we've got these marshlands here that we have to come through. This could be tricky. This could be very, very tricky. All right, let's get our unit. Let me get all my boys. Let me get my boys arranged here. We're way up there. We're way up there on that marshland. Huh. I wonder if that's not optimal though. I tell you what, I'm going to put my boys right here on the Howell Bridge Road. And we're going to try and go ahead and take this bridge here, hopefully, and get across this bridge. I'm taking a risk because for all I know, when the game starts, the Federals could be lined up right here waiting for us. I'm going to really take a risk here and hope that the Federals are not guarding this bridge. If they're guarding this bridge, my boys are going to be in for a long day and we're going to lose a lot of men. And I may have to try and skirt around the other way. But we're going to try to get across this bridge as quickly as we can. Okay, first and foremost, General Lovell, why don't you get on up there and check it out first, please? B, you go with him. General Lovell's boys are still upset from that last battle that we were in. General Jackson, you get your boys moving too, please. We got to get across this bridge. We've got to secure the bridge for everybody else. I don't see the enemy yet. I think the enemy may be back here on the objective, so that's good news right there. Okay, very good. Lovell, get across the bridge. General B, stay with him. General Jackson, get your boys across the bridge as well. Where is my artillery at? Because General Lee is coming up. We need to get on out of his way. Starkweather, you get the artillery on across the bridge as well, please. Okay, B, you and Lovell, get on up here to the Amy farm and let me get a see what's ahead of us up here. Everybody else is moving. General Jackson, keep moving your boys toward the Amy farm as well, please. General Lee is coming along with the rest of the army behind us. Okay, B and Lovell, move on into this little community here. Let me get a look-see on what's going on there. Jackson, where are you, Jackson? Jackson, keep bringing your boys on past the bee farm toward the community. And Starkweather, Starkweather, bring your artillery up to that intersection there, please. Still no sign of the Federals. Okay, it looks like the Federals are at the Ward Farm. Okay, what can we do here? So they are at the Ward Farm. I think the best thing for us to do is probably going to be to skirt around to the left here. And as General Lee brings the rest of the army in, we can just stay to the left, and whenever he attacks, we can attack. We can come in from the left. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, Lovell. Skirt on around to the left, please. Kind of lead the way for us. I'm gonna line all my boys up over here on the left. Try to use this fence line too if I can. All right, Jackson. Where are you, Jackson? Bring your boys on in and bring your boys on in. Starkweather. Try to get your cavalry on through. Let's try to get your cavalry on through to the other side. Let's get it on quickly to the other side as quickly as we can here. I want to stay out of the way of the rest of the army. I do not want to impede anybody. I want to get on across as far to the left as I can and get out of their way. Who's pulling up the rear here? It looks like Iverson's pulling up the rear with his boys. Okay, Lovell, how are you doing? Start making somebody nervous. Let me get you on out here maneuvering. I want them to be thinking about you while the rest of the men are coming in and getting into position. There's one of their commanders right there. Do they have somebody coming in from over here? Do they have reinforcements coming in from a direction that I was not expect? Why is their commanding general over here in my area? Okay, Lucas is coming along as well. All right, while everybody is marching, Lovell, I want you to make them nervous. I want you to peek through this forest over here. Make them wonder what's going on. Maybe we can get a couple of regiments to start maneuvering to try and deal with you. If we can get anybody over here to start maneuvering, that's going to make things a lot easier for General Lee when he comes in with the main attack. Right, Jackson has got his boys coming along. We are out well ahead of the rest of the army as well. Lovell, how are you doing? He's only got 600 men. He's lost quite a few men. I may need to send these guys home on furlough here after this battle. He's down about 2-3. He's down quite a bit, about 200 men. Lovell, just move around and make them nervous. Make them nervous. Make them focus on you while the rest of the army comes up. Jackson's boys are moving pretty slow. All right, let's get our artillery further out into this field over here. Doesn't look like they're taking the bait. They're not really, nobody's moving toward Lovell here. Lovell, inch forward a little bit more, please. Jackson, get your boys in this field over here. General Lee's probably going to start stacking the army up in this little community here, so let's get on past it and out of his way. I may line Lovell up on this field over here, on this fence over here. Yeah, here comes General Lee. He's coming on in behind us. Still nobody is biting on Lovell here. Lovell, inch forward a little bit. Yeah, inch forward a little bit. I want to see some re-maneuvering over here. I want to see men milling around trying to decide. Okay, I'm starting to see some movement. It looks like some regiment may be trying to decide what they want to do. Meanwhile, Jackson is skirting around. Artillery, get over here on this road far to the left, please. Is anybody reacting to Lovell yet? Colonel Lovell, I'm going to inch you forward just a little bit more. See if they take the bait. See if anybody reacts to you. Alright, they don't seem to be responding to him. I'm going to go ahead and back him out for now because I don't want to take the risk of forgetting about him and then suddenly him getting bum rushed and me not being there in time to react to him being bum rushed. That's fine. They're already in a pretty bad position. Okay, they're actually starting to line up for General Lee now. Okay. Okay, Jackson, let's go ahead and get your boys single line. Okay, I was not expecting General Lee to start moving toward the marshes, but he's probably just trying to get a battle line set up. All right, well then we're going to move on up here to the fence. Jackson, move your boys on up to the fence. Lovell, just stay where you are. They're still in a bad formation. If General Lee can just bring some boys right on up the middle here, we can roll them up. We could really roll them up. Not sure what he's doing. I guess he's just trying to surround them. He's got Duke over here on the far left. He's just trying to bring somebody up on the far right over here. Who is this? These are South Carolina boys. So he's sending some South Carolina boys around the right flank. He's got Lucas over on the far left flank, so I'm curious to see who he sends to the middle here. Looks like he's sending Hampton's Legion to the middle. I could take command of these guys. I don't want to spend any prestige on that though. I've got plenty of units under my command. I don't want to spend any more prestige. How much would it cost for me to take over his Legion? It's not telling me. Oh, only 31 prestige? Let's do it. Hampton, why don't you cooperate with me? Bring your boys on up to this fence line here. It's like everybody else is going off to the right over there. Is there anybody else left? There's a lot of guys coming up down here. I may try and see if I can convince some of those guys to cooperate with me. Okay, artillery. I'm just going to bring you up in the middle of this field over here. Jackson, I want you to stay on that fence for now. I kind of feel like these guys coming up the pike right now are the ones that are going to be going up the center. So Hampton, you come on over here and line up with me, please. Line up on the fence with me. Gonna let my boys rest. We've got Lovell in position to exploit anybody that breaks or anybody that's wavering. We can charge into their side or into their rear once we engage. I like what General Lee's doing here, though. I like what he's doing. We're thoroughly surrounding these guys. We just need these guys that way down here to get on up into the battle. Who is this? This is Trappier with some Mississippi boys. Yeah, they're coming on up to the town, so they are coming. They're going to be coming right up the center. So let's wait for them. Let's wait. Let's be patient. Wait for them to get into position. Wait for General Lee to get the right flank in position over here. Going to go ahead and speed things up while General Lee maneuvers. Looks like he's bringing the main force way out to the right, but it's going to be tough attacking through this forest and across that creek, though. So it's going to be our job to make it as easy for them as possible. We're going to have to keep up the pressure over here while General Lee comes through that forest. Because this is not going to be easy right here. Oh, is he moving already? Oh, he's not already attacking, is he? He doesn't even have his central guys in position yet to attack. I really wish that he would wait. Maybe he's just trying to get in. Okay, here's what we're going to do. General Jackson, go ahead and send out your skirmishers, sir. Hampton, you send out your skirmishers too. Oh, I can't get him to send out skirmishers. Okay, skirmishers, get on up there and start annoying them, please. Get on up there and let's start wearing them out while General Lee tries to get across this forest and creek over here. Jackson, go ahead and deploy your infantry, please. Hampton, get your boys moving as well and get your boys firing long range, please. I want to get the artillery up a little closer as well. General Lee's already coming with the right flank. I was hoping that he would wait. I was really hoping he would wait until he got his center in position here. But he's got his reasons. It's General Lee. We don't question General Lee. General Lee has his reasons for doing the things that he does. Okay, Jackson, you got to keep your boys moving. We got to get on up here into position. Hampton, you need to be firing long range, please. Lord, his commander is way over there. Hampton, just move up. Okay, Lovell. Alright, they've got reinforcements coming from over here that I need to be careful of with Lovell. Lovell, why don't you back on out of there, please? Skirmishers, keep them busy. Skirmishers, hold off those guys over there. Alright, he's coming. He's going to try and flank us now. So I got to bear this in mind. I've got to think about these guys coming from this flank over here now. Jackson, keep coming forward. Worry about your left flank, Jackson. They're backing off. That's interesting. Okay, I need to get this artillery through the forest here and the marshland. Hampton, please fire long range. Move on up. Threaten somebody. Okay, General Jackson, angle your boys toward the main body of their troops, please. We're going to let these skirmishers guard your flank over here. Where's Hampton at? Hampton, why are you not firing long range? Please fire at somebody. Okay, we are already there, General Lee. We are already in position. Alright, I got to worry about these guys on my left over here. I'm going to have to let General Lee worry about the main force. I've got to angle Jackson toward these guys. I got to worry about these guys over here. I'm going to let Iverson stay over here. Iverson, you stay over here and help. When's the stream going to be over, Ghost? Probably after the end of this battle. I'll probably go ahead and finish this one when this battle finishes. Alright, let's go ahead and continue bringing out the artillery. Prestige is definitely moving on up here. Where's the rest of the army? The rest of the army is still way back here. Who's this here? You just line up right there, please. Okay, Lovell, you're going to have to probably come on out and get involved in this. Artillery, keep moving up. Alright, you boys move up. Start engaging. Hampton, get on in there, please. Iverson, stay on them. Good. Give me a bayonet charge, please. Good. Give them the cold steel. Good. Get on in there. They're about to break. Give them the cold steel. Good. You got those bayonets. I want to see this. I want to see this. Get in there and give them those bayonets. Good. Yes. 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 Stay on them. Stay on them with those bayonets. Stay on them with those bayonets. Good. Yes. Now, get on these guys. Iverson, move up. Give them pressure. Good has only lost 15 men. Bayonet them, good. They're wavering. You got those bayonets warmed up. Bayonet these boys. I want to see this. He's coming in on their flank with the bayonets. Yes. Stay on them, good. Stay on them. He's lost 33 men. He's about to break, though. I got to get him out of there. I got to get him out of there. Good. Come on out. Come on out. Good. Retreat. They're hitting him in the flank. Iverson, you gotta give him a break. He didn't break, did he? He just broke. Dang it! Good. You've only lost 50 men. Good. You were doing so well. I pushed him a little too hard, though. I pushed him too hard. I hope he does not get defamed over that. Man, I really hope he doesn't get defamed. Iverson, keep up the pressure. Hampton, I need you to move up. Get up here to this fence line, Hampton. Iverson, I need you to move up as well. Charge on up there, please. We're just kind of holding these guys over here at bay. I'm just holding them at bay right now. Hampton, keep moving up, please. Keep moving up. Iverson's doing really well. Iverson, take them out. Give me a bayonet charge, Iverson. I want these guys gone. They see him coming. They don't like that at all. They don't like seeing those bayonets flash. That broke them. Iverson, get right into the rear of those guys and blast them. Hampton, where are you? Hampton, get up here. Hampton, get up here. Iverson, bayonet them. Stay on them. Keep feeding them that bayonet. Okay. Alright, so we totally destroyed that division there. Let's get reorganized for these guys that have kind of been sitting back over there. So, I hate it that Good broke, but I hope he doesn't get defamed because of that. I'm going to just get everybody, I'm going to get all of my boys lined up in this field over here. I want everybody to just come back to the field. Hampton, where did you end up? You are here, right? So Hampton, you kind of get over to that fence line there. We're going to speed this up as we try to get reorganized here. Everybody needs to get their orders. And let's get reorganized. I think they're probably gonna retreat though. If they were smart, they would retreat. And you, why don't you go on back to your parent regiment? Lovell, why don't you charge and give those guys the bayonet, the saber right there. Give them the cold steel. Yeah, they're going to run on out of there. Just make them run, Lovell. Make them run. Just make them run, Lovell. Jackson, bring your boys on forward. Just keep the pressure on them, Lovell. Let's make them run. I think they're retreating off the field now. Yeah, they're retreating. They took a pretty good licking there. Took a pretty good licking with that battle. We did get a good little bit of prestige, but at the rate we're going, it's going to take a while before I can get 6,000 and take command of the army of the Shenandoah. And I'll tell you what I'm probably going to go ahead and do. Since I'm probably going to be keeping this command for a while, I think I will spend just a little bit of prestige and go ahead and get some command staff to help us with our administration. I will lose them whenever I transfer command, but I think I'd need them. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be in this command for a while. So let's go ahead and get some headquarters command staff. We'll go ahead and take care of that before we end the stream. And I will get this uploaded to YouTube, my YouTube channel. Those who may be joining me for the first time on Twitch, now I do have this, all of this uploaded. The entire series is uploaded on my YouTube channel. That is Mechawatt on YouTube, same as it is here on Twitch. So I have this series going, as well as a lot of other previous series that we have done. We have done a previous Grand Campaign series with Lucas Beauregard Duke and the good old boys, the Hazzard County Volunteers. That series is a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. So if you go to my YouTube channel, you can catch that series on my YouTube channel. Okay, let's go to his. Yeah, we just won that battle. We're still in Winchester, where General Lee has commanded us to be, so we are still there. Let's go to Lucas's card here. Yeah, we're working on that 6th Star of Renown in regard to fame, but this is what we need to be. We need some help with, so we're going to go ahead and get ourselves some general staff here. Let's see who's the best one. Looks like the best one available is going to be Lieutenant William Fitzhugh. Is that Fitzhugh Lee? We'll go ahead and get him. That cost us a little bit of. What does he do for us here? gives us much better initiative, and our battle delays go down quite a bit. If we get an adjutant, what does the adjutant do for us? Leadership and readiness. Yeah, let's go ahead and spend a little money on that. And the quartermaster should help us with our supplies. We definitely want to cut quartermaster and subsistence. Let's go ahead. Since we're already doing it, let's do it. Let's go ahead and fill out our command staff. That did cost us a little bit of prestige, but I think it's going to really pay off in the end. So whenever we get ready to do a couple of more battles, hopefully the prestige will just continue to pour in. And I'm really enjoying this level here. I know I'm not in command of the good old boys right now, but I'm really enjoying doing these battles with General Lee. I got to admit. I've got to admit. And we'll get command of the army of the Shenandoah and retake command of the good old boys in time. But for the time being, I can't do anything about it. We are going to continue to fight with General Lee. So I'm going to go ahead and call an end to this episode. This sounds like a good place to stop. We've had 3 good victories with this army. So let's just continue on a roll. Let's end on a high note. I will get this uploaded to my YouTube channel here shortly. And I will talk to you later. Everybody have a good day. Goodbye.